Take me through your mindset leading up to the fight. Were you feeling nervous? Were you excited? Were you feeling confident? Because there's a moment you've been waiting for your whole life.
For sure. I think I made the mistake of getting a little bit nervous and thinking of it more than a fight. At the end of the day, amateur or pro boxing, it's just a fight. You're getting in the ring when that bell rings, you're going to fight someone. It doesn't matter the if it's an amateur event or a pro event. And I think I got in my head, thinking that it's going to be a whole lot different because now I'm pro and the gloves are smaller and there's no headgear, and I kind of built up a little bit of a nervousness, and that affected my performance. I feel like I could have definitely knocked the guy out in the first or second round, but I let the nervousness get to me. Um, but definitely for the next one, I know that now, I broke the ice with that first pro fight. I know it's just like my other 50 amateur fights. It's just a fight at the end of the day. It doesn't matter if it's headgear, no headgear, smaller gloves. At the end of the day, me and a guy are getting in the ring, punching each other. So it's that you when once you put that in your head, then you realize that there's no need to be nervous. I've done it over 50 times now, so it's nothing different than an amateur fight.
Yeah, for sure. Was the nerves due to a bigger crowd or just being on a different stage?
I think it was more that I'm a pro now. It means more on your record if you have a win or a loss. As an amateur, I only lost like 3 bouts, but um, as an amateur, when you lose a fight, it doesn't really matter on your record. I think Floyd Mayweather had like 90 amateur fights and maybe eight or nine losses. I'm not too sure about that, so don't quote me on that. But I know he's had like 8 or 9 losses on his amateur record. Amateur records don't matter. It's all about experience and just building that comfortability in the ring to get you ready for the pros. But when you're pro, you get a loss on your record. That's where it matters. So I think for me, it was more um, getting a little nervous, thinking, okay, well, I can't afford to lose because now it goes on my record for real, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. And also fighting at home too, in front of your friends and family.
Yeah,
As
that
a,
always gets you nervous, right? Because I mean, I've fought in the states multiple times, and um, when you're fighting the states, I don't know anyone in the states, so I'm going there and I got something to prove, right? So I fight harder. I don't know anyone in the crowd, so I'm not as nervous. Whereas here, you got your friends, your family, your parents are there to watch, and then you get kind of nervous because you got to show up, right?
yeah.